Rubble still lines the sidewalk days after that destructive fire here at the Crocker House apartment building. And just like the shattered windows, some residents say their sense of safety is now shattered too.
You know, it's probably just one of those pranks again. So it's kind of like the cry wolf situation. But this time when it was cold, it smelled smoke.
Xavier Quinones recalls the fire that ripped through his apartment building last weekend. The fire spread to 4 units, according to the New London Fire Department, and 13 tenants were treated for smoke inhalation.
In each unit, there are smoke alarms, local smoke alarms not tied into the system, that will activate, and that should alert tenants to then leave, and as they leave, the fire alarm needs to be activated. Pull the pull station by each exit.
But Fire Marshal David Heine says when fire crews arrived, the fire alarm had not been pulled. He says that lack of action delays response time and allowed the fire to spread, exposing more tenants.
We'd like to see it done before we get there, just as soon as possible. Like I said, the system is compliant with the fire code, but if you see smoke, smell smoke, please pull the fire alarm.
While Fire Marshal Heine says the investigation could take another 2 weeks, he insists the manual fire alarm system is up to code. Having in-unit smoke alarms tied into the building's system causes more false alarms, which he says creates another safety issue.
It tends to desensitize people to the fire alarm when it goes off, and then people don't pay attention to it. So it's kind of a catch-22. So it's something that should be looked at by other code officials and professionals.
Despite false alarms, some tenants say they would feel safer having a fire alarm system connected to individual smoke detectors.
It probably would help if there were smoke detectors like in the halls, in like common areas. That way we're not really relying on anyone noticing it.
The management company that owns Crocker House declined an on-camera interview, but says Cintas is the company they use for quarterly fire prevention checks. The fire department says fire extinguishers are stored in hazard areas like the boiler and trash rooms, so they're not misused. Fire Marshal Heine encourages tenants to reach out to him if they continue to have concerns. In New London, Tim Latow, Fox 61.